On a dark and stormy night, six big idiots joined forces to record a podcast episode for Halloween. Happy Halloween, and welcome to episode 23 of the One Last Year podcast, featuring Ben Gillette and Liam Peitscher. Hey guys, happy Halloween. Why aren't you guys dressed in costume?
Because I believe in myself.
He doesn't have a costume. I'm not dressed in my costume because it takes me 10 minutes to get on.
What's your costume, buddy?
I'm a diver.
Just you're wearing a swimsuit for Halloween?
So, okay. You guys know,
Dude,
like,
I wish.
you know, like the skin suits that divers wear when they go, like, to, really cold ocean depths?
Yeah.
Well, I thought it'd be a good idea to wear that because I'm like, oh, Halloween's going to be cold, right? No, I'm going to be sweating my everything off. And
Genius.
Talking about Rowan's costume.
and then Rowan's going to be the Great Pacific Garbage Patch.
What is he doing for that? How do you dress like that?
He's a big blue ball with like trash taped to him.
We're going to tape trash and fish to it, yeah.
Is this like a world history? Is this like an English project? Is he like...
No, this is like we're bored. And
this seems like something you'd do for like a presentation in a class.
Oh, we've done worse for presentations.
That is the most like Lisa Simpson costume, bro.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Jacob, what are you dressed as? Jacob, what are you dressed as? If you don't mind,
I'm Taco Bell fire sauce.
Let me see those dogs.
I always knew I had it in me.
Wait,
I'm
Jacob
full
did just reveal.
You can't prove I'm not full nude under this fire Taco Bell
Yes, we
sauce.
can. We can see the shirt right under you.
He means under the shirt.
Okay. You can't prove I'm nerd under. Wait, you can't prove I'm nude under all these clothes that I'm wearing.
Dude, you're
Ian, what are
full
you
nerd
dressed
under
as?
that, bro. I can see it.
Well, I dress
I am not a nerd. Ian, what are you dressed as?
Isn't it obvious?
Yeah, go ahead. Just tell us what it is.
I'm a Nazi.
Okay. Wonderful. I think I have to blur that word. I'm gonna be honest.
I'm a German officer from World War II.
Okay. Okay.
No,
No, Liam, we cannot. No, that's like a no word, Liam.
What?
I read your lips, bro.
How is it?
What is he?
We can't say Holocaust officer.
Okay.
Dude, come on.
You give me kids.
We barely
I'm
started
so
the episode,
lost.
and I have to bleep two things, guys. This is awful. All right. Halloween
It's
tomorrow.
history.
Today, I guess. Okay, assuming I can get this out by tomorrow. Today, as of this episode release.
Should we just restart?
No, we're not restarting. But this is content. Tomorrow is
This
Halloween.
is real life.
Tomorrow's Halloween, or today's Halloween, or yesterday was Halloween. I don't know when this is coming out. Today, as of recording, is the day before Halloween. Okay. All right. So first thing, I just gotta get out there. Oh yeah, I'm dressed as a chicken. This is the outfit I wore at the pep assembly. What do you guys have planned for Halloween? Any of you got anything special? Anything special planned? No? Literally
I
not?
have
I have
something.
work
I
for
don't
Halloween.
want to jump ahead. I am handing out. I had the genius idea that I would assemble all my friends and I'd have them each bring a bag of candy to my house and we put it into a big bowl and then we give it out to like trick or treaters.
So
Then all my
everyone
friends
was-
canceled.
Novel idea.
I had this
Okay.
revolutionary idea to like wait for kids to ring on my doorbell and then give them candy on Halloween. Dude,
I meant it'd be like a piece of all them in one big bowl. You know,
Dude,
it's
I
just
want
like-
to hear about that.
insane idea. Dude, I had an idea too where like I dressed up in a costume and I like went door to door and asked people for candy.
Are you trick or treating, Sawyer?
No, I'm working on Halloween. Dude,
Aw.
the scary movies this year, I'm gonna be real. I haven't heard the greatest things. I've heard good, I've heard bad. There's Smile 2, there's Terrifier 3, and for whatever reason, they're showing Nightmare Before Christmas again, even though I know David would argue that's a Christmas movie.
It's
It's a Christmas movie.
It's a Halloween movie. The main character's a skeleton.
It's a Christmas movie.
What is the
main
title?
character's a
What is the
skeleton,
title?
dude. 90% of it's in Halloween Town.
Well, I mean, okay, coming from a guy who's literally never seen the movie, the title is Nightmare Before Christmas, which
It
means,
came out on Halloween. The main character
let
is a
me
skeleton.
finish my thought. I'm on your side.
The
Ben. I'm
main
on your
character
side.
is a skeleton.
I'm on your side.
He's
you
not
saying-
Jack Christmas. He's not Jack Christmas.
Are you saying skeletons can't be festive?
Right. That's what I'm saying.
Are you saying?
Listen.
Santa's a skeleton?
Listen. It says Nightmare Before Christmas. Nightmare is the subject of the sentence, and the
I think
nightmare is
Nightmare Before
referring
Christmas.
to Halloween.
Are we talking to the guy who's
It's
never seen the
before
movie?
Christmas. You know what's before
Eve.
Christmas?
Christmas Eve.
Halloween.
Christmas Eve. It was Christmas Eve.
Okay,
Thanksgiving's before
if it said
Christmas.
if it said like the holiday after the Nightmare Before Christmas, then it would be a Christmas movie. But it's specifically referring to what happens before Christmas in the title. So wouldn't it be a Halloween movie?
Man,
No.
That's what I'm saying.
Ian, I think
You know what's
should take
you know
that
what's
hat
before, you know what's before Christmas?
off. What's
Christmas
before
Eve.
Christmas? No.
I think it's a.
Exactly, David.
I
Yes,
think
great
if we
show.
put it in the middle, it's a
Makes me in the
Thanksgiving movie.
spirit.
So how is like okay? I have
What's
never
the
seen the
difference?
movie. Let me try to explain what I think the movie's about. So it's about Jack Skellington, and what does he do? He murders Santa Claus
No.
and becomes Santa Claus. Is that close?
Sounds like a Christmas movie to me.
Who's the bear?
What?
I've never
There's a
seen it
bear?
either, so I have no idea. So
Who is the
There's a
bear?
bear.
Morning, dude.
Oh.
Oh my.
Oh, he found out about Craig.
What?
We've mentioned Craig before.
Fifth host.
Yeah, he's our secret host.
Yeah.
Um,
kind of
Yep.
creepy.
oh
Oh my god! You know what I just realized?
What'd you realize, buddy?
The people at home don't know the dedication I took to this costume. I even became
Oh,
a
you should get
member
back
of the
to
Supreme
Episode
Wraiths.
3.
I'm your hair.
Oh, his hair's bleached, right? Yeah.
I'm a member of the Supreme Wraiths for this costume.
Oh,
I thought you said something else.
I don't like Ian wearing this costume. I'm gonna be real.
Yeah, I'm a little bit.
He's like,
uncomfortable.
very,
I'm not
very
gonna lie.
German.
in the part I got real dedicated to my character.
Really? Okay. But, like, what did
Gonna
you
keep-
method act? Did you method act for this
Gonna
role? Did you
elaborate.
like? Did you just like rub tacos on yourself to like feel like you're the sauce?
What? I thought you were still talking to
Yeah,
Ian.
I'm talking to
You
you,
wouldn't-
Jacob.
I do that.
You
You
said
wouldn't
you,
rub
you said
tacos
you were
on yourself.
devoted for this role. How did you did you method act for this role? Did you pretend to
Did
be
you
the
rub your
sauce?
tacos on a taco sauce packet?
Were you
Wait
the
a minute.
sauce, Jacob? Jacob,
I don't know
answer
what
the
that
question.
means.
Answer the question. It's a simple.
How am I
I'm
supposed to
being-
answer that question?
I'm
Like,
being
am I the
crystal clear.
sauce? I'm
Are
the
you the
sauce.
sauce? You are the sauce.
I'm the sauce.
Okay, like you know how Heath Ledger for the Joker like locked himself in a room for 30 days? Like, did you like spit on tacos pretending you were the sauce or what?
Did I squeeze? What?
Are you the sauce, Jacob?
I'm the sauce.
All right, thank you. David, what are you dressed as?
I'm dressed as homecoming court representative David.
All
Ball.
right. Anyways, you know what? No, I know what you're dressed as, David. I know what you're dressed as. Want to know what you're dressed as? You're dressed
Yeah.
up as the volleyball tournament second place, baby. That's what you're dressed as. And Ian is dressed up as last place loser over there. All right, let me
Dude,
explain.
I had to carry my whole team. Me and
Don't
Armand.
talk like you didn't whiff every single
carried
serve
him
you
high.
gave.
Yeah.
You carried him
I
to
actually
fourth
did
place.
great on
that's what
every
you did.
serve. I was one of the A best good- servers on the team. So
I don't agree. I literally do not agree with you.
A good leader makes the others around them better, Ian.
They were ass.
That's it. Let me explain. So tonight was the student council volleyball tournament, and David, Jacob, Landon, Chance, Jerry, and I, which is very similar to the team we had for Capture the Cans, we went and we were Team Sawyer, and Ian was over there on his loser team or whatever, and we kicked their ass. Okay,
Yeah, we did.
we beat you
That's how- what was your
21.
name?
Yeah, what was your team name?
It was the Blues something. I don't know.
Oh,
So,
Blues Clues.
Blues. That's right.
Oh,
That sounds like a losing
How
team.
much fun batters you fun
Listen. There were 4 teams. We beat Ian's team, and we played the winner of the other game. And sadly, we lost 21-18. It was a
18.
close game. It was a close game. It
very
was a
close
real good game.
We played
Hey,
really well.
second place, baby. Second
Yeah,
place.
second place.
And then the winner.
teams.
Yeah. Well, I think we would have beaten the other team, the team that got
I
the win.
think so.
We were pretty
I think
good.
we would have beat the teachers.
No, we would not. All right, the teachers
Yeah, we
won at the
Wait, the
end.
teacher-
The teachers
Did the
totally
team
won.
cook?
Yes.
they won by
How much?
6
They-
points.
So after the winning, our game ended and the winning team was decided, they played against that team of teachers, and the teachers were kind of dominating because they had like Mr. Grannon on their team, and Mr. Grannon's the volleyball coach, obviously. So,
He was calculating
was
the
there
force
for
of gravity on the ball as it came towards him.
what was that, Ben?
I don't know. You don't like the volleyball coach?
Liam, Ben,
I've never had
you
it.
know, you may not have too many plans tomorrow, but you both have attended haunted houses this year, correct?
This is true.
What
Dude,
was that? I have not been to a haunted house in a very, very long time. I'm gonna be
I
real.
went to a haunted house.
All right, Ian, I don't care. Liam, Ben, describe your experience at the haunted house. What was it like?
You got it first.
Yours has more like nuance though.
Okay. I went to
Skellington
Skellington Manor
Mm-hmm.
rather than Fear Factory or whatever.
Were there skeletons there?
There were not actually.
Were there googlies? Were there
But it was-
beasts?
Was there a bog
was- it
monster
was-
there?
Was
Yeah,
there
it was
Bog
like-
swamp monster.
There's the swamp part at Factory of Fear. And I was like, oh my god, there's the bog.
that was
swamp monster
terrible.
gonna come out and get me.
So go on, Ben.
No, I was just gonna say it was like $25 in like 20 minutes.
Uh-oh, party
Dude,
just
this is
Ian, flip me off. Ian, what the heck, man?
Nothing, sir. Keep
Was it
going.
scary, Ben? Did you scream?
I did.
What was like the scariest part?
Oh,
The legs.
that was cool. Yeah, they had this thing where they were like, there was like this guy, and he like looked like he got cut in half, and he goes, "We're gonna eat or cut off your legs and feed them to you so you can taste your feet." And he goes, "What's your name?" And I said, "Ben." And then like a minute later on the intercom, it goes, "Ben is eating his feet."
What?
Throughout like the whole room.
That sounds funny. Not
That's
scary.
horrifying,
It
dude.
was so
I would
cool.
not.
You
That
hear
would
that the
scare my-
intercom?
And then I
No,
got like
no,
jump
I'm
scared
not.
by a giant crow. But, like,
Jacob, what did you just say you would do?
Wait, what
Said
did
that
you
would
say?
scar me for life.
Oh.
You did not say that, Jacob.
What did I say? I don't think I said
Do I, have
anything.
to, do I have to blame something
You
else
heard a
out? Hold on.
phantom.
I swear to God, when
Didn't say
everyone was
anything.
talking, Jacob says, I would nut.
Bro, hey, yo.
Did not
Freaky
say
guy.
that.
Listen,
You did.
what if instead of Halloween it was Freaky Ween? Dude. So, Liam, did you go to the same haunted house then? Did you go to the same one?
I did not know because I went to Factory of Fear.
Yeah.
I do not like scary things at
Right.
all.
Mm-hmm.
But it was reached out to me to go, and I was like, yeah, whatever, we'll try it. I've never been to one. I've been traumatized by not scary things before, and so, I wasn't exactly, gung ho, but I went and I didn't scream, but I definitely went into fear mode where I get real locked in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, it was. Ian, you mentioned the swamp room. It seems illegal that they would put stairs underneath a foot of mist, because I about ate it 4 times just trying to walk straight.
Yeah, I did that. This is
Did
my
they make
second year
you-
going to Factory of Fear, and it was. I
Did they
didn't. Maybe that's why it wasn't as scary to me.
Liam, can I
Yeah.
scare you right now?
Yeah.
Gonna be scared? Liam is eating his feet.
Dude, that was
Ah!
terrifying.
Dude,
Yeah.
I
Wrong
got
one, you gotta-
myself chilled.
Gotta
Dude,
reorient that one to Ben.
Liam, wait. So, did either of you have to sign a waiver or anything before going in? Or
No
are they
waiver, but
not that scary?
I was when I'm walking through that swamp room, I thought one of the vines was a hand. I about punched the vine before it was just a vine.
Ah, I was almost scared.
I was almost scared, but I just wasn't, guys. Trust. I really wasn't.
So I was mortified.
I was locked in the whole time.
Mhm. Dude. I was thinking since I work tomorrow, at Cinemark, I was thinking about wearing this, because they're allowing us to wear costumes. But I also don't know how good it will be trying to sweep floors of theaters wearing something like this. Yes, Ian
Yeah,
Chandler.
it might limit the mobility.
So, what's the nastiest thing you've ever found in a?
I'll get there. What, Ian?
Jacob, how do you think Bill would react if I wore this on Halloween?
Don't do that.
Who's Bill?
Someone might claim stolen valor.
Honestly, I think it'd be fine. I work
you might-
tomorrow, but I think I'm probably gonna get
Take
cut
that
because
off.
nobody goes bowling on Halloween.
Mhm.
Oh, now you just look like a well-refined young man.
You do. bleach
Like a
blonde
youth
hair.
of sorts.
Shut up!
What
Oh,
do you say? Do I have to bleep that out? I'm not paying attention.
A youth? No, you
No.
said youth.
No, you don't have
Okay.
to bleep that out.
All right,
Yeah.
sure, fine.
Very
All right,
useful.
nastiest thing I've
Just
ever
search
cleaned
your
up.
the
history, man.
sides and back.
I am
and get a
not.
little-
I don't know what he's saying.
Right.
Oh my.
Are you a denier?
Is that a CS:GO
Bro.
knife? I'm not a denier.
We're not doing side stories.
It is CS:GO knife.
Dude.
No, that's not a Counter Strike. That is not a pattern.
David,
That's, that's a fake Counter Strike knife.
All
You're
right,
a
all right.
nerd.
Invalid.
Yesterday I
challenging.
listened to the Jerry diss on David.
Pretty good, isn't it?
Where is
That
that?
was
I
really
can't
good.
find that.
I'll send it to you.
All right, all right.
Oh,
You asked
thank
what the
you.
nastiest
Do
thing
it
I've cleaned
after
up
the
is.
episode. Quit
Then.
getting excuses to not
Right.
talk.
Jesus Christ. Okay, you talked about what the nastiest thing I clean up is, correct, Ben? Want to know what that is?
Sorry?
The nastiest thing I've cleaned up, is that what you're asking?
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
You
okay.
sound like you really want to talk about it.
Yeah, it's not, shut up. Listen, all right. One of the things that instantly comes to mind, I think I mentioned it before, like when I started working there, was like the Airhead gummies. So like, there's this kid who like sucked off all the sour dust on like a whole bag of like Airhead gummies,
What?
and then crammed all the like licked gummies into the cup holder, and you had to like scrape them all out. Dude, I found a chocolate bar once that was just like completely smushed on a seat, meaning someone was just sitting on a whole chocolate bar the entire time. I had an interesting moment the last time I worked. I walked into a theater to clean it, and some people, they show up really early. Like, I'm talking, like, super early, so, like, we haven't even cleaned yet. We walk into this theater to clean it, right? And there's this guy sitting in, like, the very front row. Like, the seat is all the way reclined, and he's sitting in the chair like this with his eyes closed, like... All right, and I swear to God, the way he looked, the way like his whole appearance, we thought he was dead. Now I didn't get close enough. I would have gotten closer, but like Jalen immediately, who is not who I'm with, he gets on the radio and it's like, "Yo, we need the security guard to theater whatever. You know, there's a guy in here and he seems not okay." So like the security guard and like two managers come running in. They go running over to the guy, get like right up on him, and he just goes, "Huh? Bro is like sound asleep before the movie even began.
Okay, because
we were on a conservation club field trip. We're on this boat, and this guy was probably 500 or something.
I think he was 94 at least.
And he looked dead on this boat. Dude. He was like, he looked like a uncooked like pastry.
He was sitting in the like weird middle chair of the boat. So there's like a row here, a row here, and he's just in the middle, and he's just slumped.
It was so-
his like jaw was hanging open. It was like
his eyes were open though. Notably,
like
his eyes were
it
open.
was
So
like
he
they
just,
taxidermied somebody and put him on the boat, dude.
and then there was like these branches that were hanging down because we were going under. And I'm like, if one of those hits him in the eye, he might not make it.
Bro.
It was transformative.
His skin was like as thin as like tissue
I
paper,
could see
dude.
through him a little bit.
You could see like the crack in his.
Jacob?
It's really funny.
Okay.
I don't know, man.
You like winded up to say something, but nothing came out. You like
I just laughed at it.
yeah, okay. No. I've been eating chicken tenders a lot at Cinemark though. Every single break I've ever had.
Is that
for, like-
cannibalism?
No, what?
It's just like a chicken.
Give it.
No, every single time I have break, I get the chicken tenders because I feel they're the most worth it for the price. With the discount I get. Fun fact. Probably just get
Like
popcorn.
the pretzel
though.
bites.
Nice.
You like the pretzel bites? I'm gonna be real here. The pretzel bites used to be good. They suck now. They're like rocks. You're eating little rocks. They're not good anymore. I don't know
You
what
worked
it
there
is.
a month. How did they
I'm
change
talking-
it that fast?
No, I'm saying like
Oh.
in years ago, but because I used to get them whenever I went to the movies. But now they're not the same, man. They're not the same.
You guys have the Nestle Crunch Bites?
Yes, we did.
Yes.
I have to clean those
Those
up.
Those are
I
good.
think-
Bunch of Crunch, bro. I
I
mess
have
with
to-
Bunch of Crunch.
I have to clean those a lot. People cannot eat those properly.
Dude, I was with some kid like a long time ago.
I feel like this is gonna be me.
It wasn't you.
Okay.
Just throwing popcorn from the back row
Yep.
to the crowd.
That's the worst thing ever. That's so rude. Why would you do that?
No.
Oh.
Here's the thing. It's always
People
so
won't.
it's always so funny when people like blatantly leave their stuff behind and like make eye contact with you while you do it. Like if you're working, like I'll be
Dude, I was in
standing.
the movie theater. Some guy drilled the loudest, wettest fart I'd ever heard, dude, into the recliner. It was so bad.
Oh, if you ever go to Cinemark and you go to
the
into
video, the
theater-
guy does that in Oppenheimer.
yeah, I have. It's like right before the bomb goes off, right? He just farts. Jacob.
He was trying to time it with the bomb,
Yeah.
so no one would notice his fart.
No, like the screen, like the whole theater goes completely silent right before the bomb goes off, and he just rips a real fat one. Oh, I was about to say something. No. Oh yeah, if you ever go to the theaters and you go into theater 15, go up to the very top row and look at like the railing of the staircase. You'll find a little Among Us drawn on the railing, and it says the word "sus."
Will do.
Just so you know.
15,
Yeah, fun fact.
I will be there.
I don't know. Every time I go into theater 15 to clean it, I'm like, oh, this is the Among Us theater. I don't know. Fun fact.
Oh.
Trivia. Be sure to tell your friends.
There
How
could
much
be
you
worse things
get?
written on the wall.
How much you get paid?
I get paid.
The hard-hitting question.
Cinemark graces me with the payment they see fit.
So not a lot.
So you don't make any money.
Moving on. Let's see. What else happens on Halloween? Man. I don't know.
Drugs.
Halloween.
Sorry, you got
unreal.
any classic Halloween stories? You do
Like
anything
from
fun
Halloween's past?
in your entire
Ooh.
life? Yes.
Dude, I don't really know. Halloween's been kind of mid my whole life. I'm gonna be honest. I've never done
I always loved
anything.
Halloween. It's been like my favorite holiday.
Yes, Ben.
Hmm.
When I was like probably 4, I went over to my aunt and uncle's house for Halloween, and they didn't have any candy, and they gave me a pear. And
what's up.
it was really bad, and I like stormed out.
Yeah, I would too.
Man, fuck this shit, and just like
Dude, the only distinct thing I remember recently is that like in like I think it was the last year I ever dressed up for Halloween and went trick or treating. I dressed up as a wizard, so I had like a wizard hat, a robe, and like a staff. And I knocked on one door, and this guy opened up the door and goes, "Wow, a witch!" I'm like, "I'm not a girl." Excuse
This was
me?
last year.
No,
Close enough.
dude, come on,
you
Jacob.
could have been a girl. He doesn't know that.
Dude. No, I don't think I looked like a girl.
No, it's just you could identify as a girl.
No, well, I could.
Yeah.
That's not it.
When you're dressed up,
I was
like
not even dressed up like a witch. I had a robe and a staff. Witches don't have staffs. I was probably more like a sorcerer than anything. Thinking about it,
The viewer retention rate.
For sure.
dude.
I'm sorry.
Liam, Ben, shut up.
Sorry.
Notice how I'm being
Dude.
so like respectful and locked in.
You are.
You're being studious.
Why not?
I appreciate you.
I'm being studious.
Retention
my
on these
counterpart.
episodes is insane. Okay.
I think I already used that word.
David
What?
Ball, stop
Don't
clipping.
before, dude.
David, are you setting streaks in the middle of the
streaks,
episode?
bro.
I'm not doing streaks, dude. I'm just. We're
Dude,
we're
David,
fine
what
with
was
that.
the deal if we got over 85 at marching?
Yeah, so if we got over an 85 at a marching competition, I would buy a fish.
No, I thought it was whatever.
No,
with the,
there's more. I would buy a fish, eat the fish that I just bought on video, and this
Raw?
is not like like a goldfish. They
Wolf of
wanted
Wall
to do
Street, bro.
goldfish.
Oh, like
And
a pet,
all-
not like food, like not a salmon, like
yeah. So an actual like a pet goldfish, eat it live, all of that while wearing a thong.
yeah, that's the part.
what? Did you get an
Yeah.
We were
85?
supposed to send it to the group chat.
No, we did not get an 85.
Oh, thank God. Why would you
But
make that deal?
my section was trying to go hard because one of the freshmen wouldn't stop shutting up one day, so I promised it to him.
So would you?
Stop
we
shutting
name
up.
drop?
Well, so I wouldn't. I would have worn something under the thong. first of all.
Swear
No,
on
I
the
didn't know
Halloween
that was part of
spirit.
the
Would you
deal.
have done it if you got an 85? Swear on the Halloween spirit.
I would have done it, but I probably wouldn't have ended up buying like a goldfish. I would have bought like just like a fish that I could eat that and was prepared for me.
Yeah.
But
You would have
That's
missed
the
it.
David,
lamest thing.
again,
You weren't going to eat an actual goldfish, then you had to be in an actual thong. Nothing under it.
That's
I kinda-
true.
But
bro.
deal's done. Deal's done. It
Would
didn't
you have
happen.
done it?
Like,
Wait, would you have had to eat it
not
right there in the?
laughing.
Dude, it's
I-
like
I-
eating actual fish in a
It's
thong or
like
eating
it's a
fish
challenge.
full nude.
The way you pictured it, I can imagine. Like, was it like eat the goldfish as soon as you purchased it? Like, you literally check out at the pet store and just immediately.
Well, I think
Hey, what's the return like?
You walk in a thong and you're like one goldfish.
They hand it to you, and you open the bag. Yummy.
Eat it in the back, like you break it,
Yeah, I
you
need
buy
to
it. I
record
guess.
myself the entire time.
That was good. 5
Oh.
stars on Yelp. It's a great restaurant.
Yeah,
But anyway, we didn't end up getting an 85. We got like a 77 at best.
that's
So
unfortunate.
yeah,
That's really
some people
We
promise
got
to like
this
dye
one.
their hair and crap. That's nothing. I was promising 85, and I do a lot for my section. But my
How
section,
do you?
I'd rather eat
how,
a fish than dye my
How do you
hair.
get a grade like on your section?
well, Drumline gets graded separately than the rest of the band. So if we're like really good, then we would have gotten an 85. But I don't think we've gotten 80s in the past, but we haven't gotten 85s. So
But how do you be good?
you stay together.
Stick together.
It's like people watch you
Yeah.
from the box of the stands, and then there's like 4 fat dudes who walk around the field and make sure we're walking right.
Yeah, and
Are
some
they
of them
always
like run
fat?
Kind of
into.
greatest. Like,
Yeah, they are.
That's part of the job
It's a
description.
have you
They
seen
only
them,
hire over 400.
dude?
They have to be fat.
They're big.
Only higher mobility skills.
Damn, bro.
Jacob, every time I look at you, I forget you're a sauce packet from Taco Bell.
You must be
Thank
mistaken.
you.
Ian's getting hungry. He's like,
Bro.
It's simply but
He's
a mirage.
Speaking of hungry, dude, I was being a massive biggie yesterday at Ian's birthday party. Yesterday was Ian's birthday. He's 18 now.
Do we sing?
No, we're not singing again.
Whoa.
I've had to
Happy
listen.
That's how much I didn't work.
birthday
I've had to
to
sing. I've had to
you.
listen to Ian get "Happy Birthday" sung to him 4 times now. I'm not doing a 5th, and I've
Hey,
participated
5 is
in
a
all
good
4.
number.
No, 4 is enough.
Like
1's enough.
person.
0's enough. I don't like. Happy Birthday as a song is made to embarrass people. Don't think it's possible to like sit there and be like happy while people are singing it to you.
It's also
I
like
was pretty happy when you guys
copyrighted,
were
isn't
singing
it?
it to
You
me.
get streaking
It's happy birthday. Don't wait. Happy Birthday's copyrighted. David, can you look that
by
up?
like Universal Music. I think it was until like 2018.
Ben, Liam, you two keep having little whisper sessions over there. Are
He
you
keeps telling me things. I don't know how to just-
turn that off? What's he
Okay.
keep telling you over
Do
there?
I just ignore
you're gonna
him?
get us
I will.
strike.
But
Happy Birthday's in the public domain.
There we
Sweet.
go.
It used to be owned by Warner
What did I just
Chappell
say?
Music. But
Till
now
when?
it belongs in the public domain. I don't know. Google AI doesn't tell me.
Dude, I looked something up on Google AI and it like told me
Gemini?
to like kill myself. I was like, how to boil eggs, and it was like first gouge your eyeballs with a fork. It's like,
Oh my god. I was talking to somebody and I said, I don't know, like we were talking about this thing and we didn't know what it was. So I was like, I don't know, let me Google it real quick. And they were like, what?
Was it a girl?
I always say let me Safari it. I was like, who the fuck uses Safari?
Well, actually,
Bing.
I use Edge.
let
Let me Firefox it real
What?
quick. Hold on.
I'm gonna start edging.
me Opera GX that real spiffy.
What was
Hey,
your guys' favorite edge?
Pull up DuckDuckGo.
DuckDuckGo.
Sawyer, do you use Opera GX?
I do, just
You
because
seem
I
like
can
an
make it
opera.
purple. I just like having a purple like background.
I use Opera
You
GX.
gotta
too.
Google.
And Jacob uses Internet Explorer.
Do you?
No,
Okay.
dude,
okay.
I hacked into the domain frame to get Google.
No, I also use Opera GX because you can make like when you type, it makes a sound effect. So whenever I type, I have like an audible like clicking sound in my ears, and it's like I don't even need to buy like a mechanical keyboard that sounds cool. I can just have it do that. All right, Ian's back on. His camera went out for a second. What were we saying? We're talking about noises.
Let me explain what happened. It wasn't my fault. Okay.
Keep speaking like that. you said,
I
you
don't,
said
I don't like
very-
you talking to me that way in that outfit, buddy.
It wasn't my fault. Okay.
I my dry.
Dude, come on.
Hot dog.
Shut up.
This cannot be a
Okay.
running joke.
Okay.
What happened?
You were
marching.
talking about your keyboard. You were talking about your keyboard, and you're like, I don't need to get a mechanical keyboard. And I was like, my keyboard makes noise when I type, right? Let me test that out. So I tapped on my space bar, and apparently that turns my camera on and off. I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
Yeah,
It's
okay.
not connecting.
So
Don't do
what
it,
happened.
dude.
Do not leave the voice call, please.
Okay,
I just want to see if it was the same on ours.
Oh,
that was stressful.
David, why'd you send me a snap? Wait.
You should open it.
All right, hold on. Anyways.
Intermission.
Not intermission. I don't know. Oh, okay. We were talking. Okay,
Oh no, it's the one I took.
I mentioned. Wait. I mentioned Ian's birthday. We got on the topic of the happy birthday song. So yeah, yesterday was Ian's birthday, his 18th birthday. Ian, how about you just explain what happened from your point of view when you got home from practice?
Okay, so I
What do you say
was
now?
okay. I was getting ready. I left school and I went to the store because I needed to buy soap because I was out of soap. And I'm walking inside and I get a call from my sister. And I was like, she already texted me happy birthday today. What does she want? So I answered and she's like, oh hey, happy birthday. And I was thinking in my head, you already said that, but okay. And she's like, I'm gonna come over with your nieces and we're gonna like celebrate your birthday. And I was like, okay. I do have plans, so don't stay too long. And that was that. I got my soap and I drove home. When I was driving home down the street, I noticed my other sister's car parked. And I was like, that might not be her car. There's a lot of blue minivans out in the world. So I pull up to my house, I get out, and I'm looking inside. I don't know. I just had a feeling like something was weird. So I walked in, and when I get inside, I see like 4 pictures of me with a big sign that says "Happy 18th Birthday, Ian." And I'm just thinking, it's kind of weird for only my sister, my mom, and my 2 nieces. A lot of decorations. But I walk inside and I see a cake on the table, some balloons, and my sister's there recording me. I'm like, okay, hello. And then she's like, go show me on the deck where you jumped off and like broke your heel. So I walk out onto the deck and there I see it. I see like all of my friends, Sawyer Fields, actually all 3 of these being one of them. And like pretty much all my close family. So my 2 sisters, all of my nephews and nieces, they're all on the deck and they're like, happy birthday, Ian. And then they all sing me happy birthday.
Yeah, we surprised him. We had the big old surprise.
I've never had
I
a
know we disturbed this man from purchasing his soap.
That was the
What soap
funny
did you
thing.
need? I don't understand.
What was that?
What soap
What's-
did you need?
Okay,
Well, I was out of body wash and I needed body wash.
All right, but no, it was funny because it was
Okay.
it was the 3 of us plus some other people. So it was like Caden, Thomas, Isaiah, Anthony, Lincoln, and yes, that's it. Like we were all there and we were all waiting at your house for you to show up, and your mom was like, "Yeah, don't even worry about it," because we showed up at 5:30. We were like, "Ian's never been later than 6. He's never been later than 6," and you showed up at like 6:15. So that was a complete lie.
I should have waited to my own party.
Yeah, we
Okay, hear me out. I don't know where my mom got that because I have been way later than 6 on multiple occasions.
You were late to this episode. 30 minutes actually.
yeah.
Yikes.
Not your mom, Kevin.
Locking back in. It was a surprise party though. I've never actually had like a surprise party thrown for me, so that was kind of cool.
It was
Yeah, very cool,
and
actually.
I was a biggie. I
Adult
think
Hut
I ate
seems to
more.
be working.
I ate more food
Let's
than
just say
anyone.
adult. Bro, are you just gonna talk about how much you ate?
Yeah. What were you gonna say, Jacob?
I was gonna say adulthood seems to be going well for you. You seem to have already been drafted. Congratulations.
Thank you, Jacob. I did just apply for
They're
the
good.
draft, and here I am.
Very good in German.
We'll talk about you eating cake.
Oh, fine. Yeah. All right. Thanks. No, but I transitioned into this by talking about me being a biggie, dude. Dude, your family, they had like stuff for like tacos and nachos and whatnot. I ate so much food. There was a point where like we were all like everyone was out on the deck like talking about Ian and whatnot, and I was like just in the kitchen by myself still eating food.
I didn't even realize.
Like I kept going in and out, just grabbing handfuls of stuff, coming back out and be like, yeah, yeah, Ian's pretty cool. Yep, Oh, hold on, I'm
Just
out
say
of
it
food.
more.
Yeah. And then I just go back in and grab some more. I'm like, hey guys, I'm back. What's up? I was doing
Actually, I
that.
didn't eat a whole lot. I kind of wish I did though, because that was really good.
I was also the only person at the party that ate 2 pieces of cake instead of 1.
This
I went
guy.
up to you, Ian, and was like, "Hey, Ian, I know it's your party and all, but there's 2 pieces of cake left. If can I just grab one of them real quick?" And you were like, "Yeah, okay,
You fat ass.
yeah, Hey, it was good. It was good though.
The cake was good. My sister baked it.
It was very yummy.
Mhm.
Pretty good, dude. You can get married now.
And dude,
Are you
dude,
gonna get
that's crazy.
married?
No,
All right,
not
well,
yet. You know what else I can do now that I'm 18?
He's more
What
loyal
can
to
you
his
do?
country.
I can buy a gun.
Yes, you
Today-
can buy a gun.
I went to the gun store today.
Mm-hmm.
I looked at
Getting a jump start.
Yeah,
I don't like this.
Where we going?
I just realized what I'm wearing.
Oh,
Yeah, I went to the gun store today. I'm gonna get a Luger.
yeah, and
Nice.
I thought there'd be if I was pausing for you guys to laugh at that.
How do you
hilarious
spell
joke.
that?
Yeah.
Luger? Dude,
I don't know what that
you're not.
is.
Can't ask me how to spell anything.
he has dyslexia, and then trust me, this is a word. Isn't it Leuger?
Something like that. It's
Found it.
dysgraphia, actually, sir.
Oh, yep. That is that. Yeah.
Was I right?
Yeah.
No, but I looked
He's
at
a
guns,
very German guy.
and
Yeah.
I'm gonna get. I need $400 for the
Yeah,
gun.
place of origin, German Empire.
Is it? Wait, what?
It is. What year is that then? Oh, good one.
Come on. Ian, what were you saying?
I
It's the
need
era beforehand.
$400 for the gun.
Okay,
though.
no, so it's before the not so good Germans. This was the German Empire.
That was
So
a
pre
Luger.
World War One,
Yeah, are you saying Lugers were made in Germany? Is that what you're saying?
basically. Yeah.
All right. Yeah, Ian, it's not looking good for you, man.
I'll be fine.
All right. Liam and Ben and Liam.
That's us.
Man, what do you guys do? What else do you guys do at school? Tell us a bit about yourselves. We haven't really.
What
fully
don't we
introduced-
do? Honestly.
Okay.
We alluded to this before, but Conservation Club is a lot of fun
What is that?
because we get to go. Mr. Misik just flies us out to the woods, and we just like go look at nature for a while. I don't know. When I put it like that, it sounds less fun.
You try to plant. We go and do, we'll plant wildflowers or remove invasive species or something.
Or something. You guys don't sound like you know what Conservation Club is very much.
No.
Okay,
it's
so okay.
vastly different.
It's
every time.
every time I've walked in there, and it's either like, okay, we're gonna make a poster today, or it's like Mr. Misik wanted to spend money on a tiller.
Okay,
And
well,
now-
okay. What's the general description of the club? Like, what would
going outside and conserving nature.
The goal is to learn about local wildlife
You're talking really.
and conserve local wildlife.
So, what have you done? What kinds of things have you done to do that?
So where the practice football field is?
Yeah, I know about that.
It's right beyond there. There's that kind of nasty looking prairie.
Yeah.
So we basically try to make it less nasty looking.
We deal in the prayer.
Like how? How do you make it look less nasty? What'd you do?
We try to plant new seeds, and we tilled the ground. Mr. Misik he doesn't move very fast. So he has these grand aspirations. We're gonna get there someday.
So is that it? Is that all the club's done? I mean,
we go on field trips. We went on the Mississippi. That was pretty cool. We saw what did we go by? A water processing plant. I don't know. It's all it's like if you just loved environmental science and you can't get enough,
It's like if you like going outside.
Yeah.
so do you guys meet after school then, or during Pride, or what?
Every Monday,
every
for an hour
Monday.
after school. Yeah.
It's pretty chill.
And when did you guys join? This year? Is it a new thing?
I joined late last year.
Yeah, I also joined right before Ben last year.
Okay. Dude, speaking of environmental science, dude, that class I didn't like very much. The only good memory I have from it is when we went down to the creek and just waded around in the water in there. Just because.
You can embarrass me with this
So
one.
yeah, Ben almost
I
ate
didn't know
it
when to
in the
bring me
creek down
outside.
there.
We didn't almost eat it. We went down the creek and I put on these big boots and I go in and I trying to get out and I can't and I just fell, and it like all the stuff filled
So
up.
he's like up to his knees in mud, and I'm trying to like haul him out without myself flying in because I'm not in boots, or I am, but I'm less balanced than he is.
Yeah.
So he's lower to the ground, whatever. How did we get you out? Did we have a stick?
Yeah, I grabbed like a tree.
We were like
they had to, like-
wrenching him out. It was
Yeah.
like me and Noah Levitt were like,
Noah Levitt and I.
right, Noah Levitt. I haven't gotten to grammar yet.
And they call me the bad word.
Every episode, I have to do it at some point.
You do? Oh, so was this like, is that on your checklist?
Yeah, correct someone's grammar.
Sawyer is the real.
Don't say it.
The grammar
bad guy.
He's a great bad guy.
So what were you saying? Continue. Stick. You grabbed a tree.
Okay,
Noah
so we
Levitt?
had like some kind of, was it a rope?
No, it was usually like a branch.
Okay,
and you
I, like-
pulled me out of the.
Sent a branch down to him and like, I don't know, like,
You just
how did we get you out?
you pulled and I stepped. It wasn't.
But you were like in the
You have a
mud.
video of it.
I
Rowan
do.
does.
Okay, I haven't, maybe. I don't remember that well.
Safe.
All I remember is that Ben's legs were just covered in mud, and so he had. Would you have to like wear my socks?
Yeah, you had
I had an
extra
extra
socks.
pair of socks in my bag because I thought I was gonna get muddy and I didn't, and so we just like, I don't know, wrapped them onto it. I don't know.
Right. I remember when I went into the creek, I had a similar situation happen. Where I was like, I had the boots on, I was in the water, right? And I strayed too far from where we were supposed to be. And I got into this area where it was like really, really muddy at the bottom. So like my shoes were like sinking in a bit. And then I had
Were
like,
you in boots?
yeah, I was in boots. I meant boots, not shoes.
Oh no, I was just like, yeah.
But basically, I was like about to come out. I was like ready to come out, and I was like stepping towards the shore. And then when I had one step, what?
Nothing.
Jesus, Jacob, just interrupting me for
Was
no
that
reason.
congratulations?
Jacob.
Bro was like, he said the word was. Wow, I did. I was walking towards the shore, and I had one step left to go, and I took that step, and my boot did not come with me. So I just had like a boot sticking like out of the, like in the middle of the water, and I was like on like the dirt with like just my sock. I was like, oh shoot, what do I do? And so I had to like pretty much jump and land back into the boot with my foot, but I completely missed. So I just plunged my socks straight into the creek water. And yeah, those socks were ruined. But it was really funny because everyone was like staring at me and laughing. I guess it really wasn't that funny for me because my socks got ruined. But everyone else had a laugh out of it. I really don't know what I learned from going to the creek because I remember we got up back from the creek and had like our samples, and I suppose what we learned is that brown water is dirty.
Yeah, what did we learn? Like, too much pH means if you can't
Still
live.
water.
We learned surprise, surprise
Still
in the
water.
waste management
Yeah.
sector of the
Still
school.
water.
We
Was the water
can't
still?
have wildlife.
Yeah, fish
What
don't
is
like
still water? I keep hearing that term. What is still water?
I don't know.
Those who
Water
know.
Can grow
Water
back
is-
that
Those who
bacteria.
know. No,
What-
there's more
Sawyer's
to it
not
than
those
that.
who know.
What did Jacob say? What'd you say?
Jacob, don't tell him.
I didn't say anything.
What still? Yes, you
In
did.
the director's
Dick.
cut. No, I didn't say anything.
What's still water? Yes, you did. What's still water?
It's
Can
still
someone tell
water.
me?
Sawyer's not those who know. He doesn't get to know.
I am about to know. What?
You guys saw our pumpkins?
You-
Let's go back to
Mhm.
Halloween.
Sure, no, water that is not
Pumpkin.
carbonated is what's still water. Tap
is
water is still water.
Sawyer's still water. That's what they call it in
No.
Germany.
That's
It is not. It is not that, Sawyer.
What is
You're not-
still water then? What's so bad about it?
You're not those who know.
Remove.
Those who know.
Clearly,
You guys know Still Prime?
no.
been affected by the waters in
Those-
Campbell.
Yeah, I learned about
in the years
hydrated prime today. That was
1984.
it.
You may be.
Oh, sorry to backtrack a bit, but I almost completely blew the surprise for Ian for like his surprise birthday party. Because at the end
Yeah,
of the
you
school
didn't.
day, what?
Go. Keep talking.
Jacob, you can't just make you said yeah, you didn't. Like, what do you mean? I'm about to say that I did. You keep interrupting all my stories and then being like, nah, never mind. Just keep
I
going.
didn't say nothing.
I didn't say anything, guys. No. So at the end of the school day, I was talking to Ian and Anthony about the surprise party, and then Ian walks over, and we all
You're
like,
talking to Kate and Anthony about it's pretty.
yeah, I was talking to Caden and Anthony about the surprise party, and like Ian comes walking over, so we like hush up, right? I like step away for a little bit, step back over, completely forget that Ian is standing right there, and goes, "Oh yeah, David and Jacob are gonna be there." And Ian just goes, "Beware." I'm like, at this pumpkin carving contest that we're doing. We're doing this pumpkin carving thing, and Jacob and David are gonna be there. And Ian's dumbass was like,
doing it?
"Huh?"
We should
Even
do
though
a
I had
pumpkin
literally,
carving podcast.
Wait, I forgot you even said that.
yeah, the morning of yesterday, I was like telling you all about this pumpkin carving contest we're doing for student council, and then at the end of the school day, when I bring it up, you're like, "What are you talking about?" Which honestly just angered me. I was like tempted to just say what it really was at that point. Like, you know what? Never mind. We're doing a surprise party. But no, I didn't do that.
I forgot you said they were going to do a pumpkin carving contest. I was
Yeah,
kind of.
and Jacob is not going because it's for Stuco members only. Liam might show up because he just manages.
When
to
is it?
somehow. I don't know.
Hey Sawyer, I'm Stuco Batman. So
All right,
You've been replaced.
Why can Liam go and I can't go?
Guys,
Connor,
I'm just
Connor-
kidding.
Connor Brooks is the new Liam Peitscher.
hey, you know what though? Does Connor Brooks have the green shirt?
Yeah.
Connor Brooks has a Stuco shirt.
I didn't think
He
so.
does. He does have a Stuco
I
shirt.
didn't think so.
Listen. You
Not
want to
the
talk?
green one.
You want to talk
He
about
doesn't have the
Halloween?
black
You want to talk
shirt,
about
and that's
Halloween,
all I care
Jacob?
about.
Jacob, you want to talk about Halloween?
Yeah.
Let's talk about the Bogswamp beast. So basically, David, just listen here, Jacob. I'm talking about the Bogswamp behemoth, Bogswamp terror. All right, listen here. Listen here to this one. All right, so David just said that Connor Brooks is the new Liam Peitscher. So we recently had our Stuco State Conference, all right, where, we go up. We went to Ames. We went to Iowa State University for this year. And for one, Ben, what is with you right now? You have been making faces this whole episode.
Dude, I love looking at myself.
All right, buddy.
Doing the
I
same
tried
thing
to
all
stare at
of us.
myself in the FaceTime camera.
What's the Greek god that died? Because he got
Narcissus?
Narcissus.
Oh
Yeah,
God.
close enough.
Narcissus. It's what the word narcissism comes from.
Pour one out.
But yeah, Connor Brooks was there for whatever reason. Connor Brooks is not a member of student council, but someone dropped out and Finn just invited
Why
him.
wouldn't you bring someone better than
Whoa.
Tired.
You, Jacob?
Why would you bring someone lame like Connor Brooks? Damn, Jacob.
Okay, Jacob. Then I must
Why'd you
ask.
say that,
who do you
dude?
think
That's
more
messed up.
qualified, me or Connor?
What, Liam?
You? What do
Do
you
you
do?
think me or
What do you
Connor is
do?
more qualified?
What do you do?
Me?
More qualified? Yeah. What do you do,
You just
Liam?
go outside?
Okay.
Yeah, Liam, talk
So-
about how you just show up to Stuco and you're not on
Okay,
student
so-
council.
We all know one of me and Ben's mutual friends. He doesn't always. He's got his circles in student council, but sometimes he gets a little.
Who are you
he
talking
gets a
about?
little distraught. He gets a little.
I don't know what that is. I can't read that, bro.
It's
Can you,
you.
What do you write? What do you write?
The hat on backwards, you look like a baker boy. You look like a Pillsbury Doughboy.
Pillsbury Doughboy.
Liam, who are you talking about? Go on.
Okay, so maybe bleep the name if you have to, but you know how Rowan gets at Stuco then sometimes,
Yeah, sure.
right? So I was like, oh, I have a genius solution. I'll just show up. And me and Ms. Mahoney are on good terms, and me and Ms. Zimmerman are on good terms.
I
So-
could have corrected your grammar 3 times now.
Don't care.
Finn and I are on good terms.
Yeah.
So basically, I have half of Stuco leadership, pretty, well off. So if I'm positive and willing to participate, are they going to turn me down?
Yes.
Yeah, I remember the first time I saw you really show up to an event and I noticed it was last year. We had a student council presentation night at the end of the school year, which is something we do where every Stuco member makes a presentation and we show up and give them to one another. And Mateo and Rowan come in for their presentation and you're there, and literally every single person I think at one point came up to me and was like, "Yo, who's that guy with Mateo and Rowan? Who is that? Who's that guy?" And you
Put your arm on my chair.
just gave the presentation with them. Why even, what was that?
So Mateo and Rowan are like, we're not sure if this presentation is good. So I like edit all of it for them. I put in the work, and then they're like, oh, but this is gonna flow so well when we do it. Also, might I add, they didn't have the presentation ready either, so they had like a vague idea. So they came like crawling to me, like, we need you. And so
Self-glazing is
this
crazy.
is all self-glazing, don't worry. And so then when they're going to present it, they're like, oh, this is gonna flow so well. Problem is, who's gonna click the button like to switch the slides and like have good timing on it?
Mhm.
So they're like, we need a third member.
Did you speak at all during their presentation, or were you literally
Not
just
once.
a computer guy? Okay.
Not once. I could have been automated.
All right.
Like-
Neato. We're talking about Stuco State. So yes, we went to Stuco State. Connor Brooks was there. Fun fact. Not really important to the story I'm about to tell. Overall, at Stuco State, Ian, David, this was your first time. This is my second time. I think it was fun. I had a good time. David, Ian, would you agree?
It was fun. It was
Mhm,
fine.
mhm, mhm.
Kind of boring. But
We
it's
called
okay.
Liam on the bus and had a fun talk with him. I won't get into that.
I
You what?
don't know if I had as good a time as you guys did.
Why's that? Why do you say that, Ian?
I don't know. The hotel was fun, and actually hanging out with all the student council people and goofing around, that was all fun. But the actual event itself, kind of dumb.
I feel that. Because that's the thing, is that the main thing with the state conference, like what it's for, is basically the main event itself is like there's all these like breakout rooms, right? Where you go in and listen to like a presentation from like a group of students from a particular school student council, right? And usually the presentations have something to do with like how to improve your school's student council, right? In some way. The thing is that Bettendorf Student Council literally got awarded the National Gold Council of Excellence, which is like, yes.
Continue. Well, I was gonna say we're the highest rated student council in the state.
Yeah, we're the highest rated student council in Iowa. So like literally every single one of these presentations, I'm listening to this and I'm like, yeah, we already do all this, so I don't really have any reason to be here. Because like there was one, well, the first one we went in, right? I didn't want to raise my hand to this question, and I didn't. But they were talking about like promoting events at your school. What's so funny, Liam? Come on, man.
Sorry, Ian's just twirling something and then just
All right.
having a heart
Locked
attack
in,
over
Liam
it.
says he is. But they were giving
Hey, I'm locked in. This is the Joker.
What is that? A crucifix?
I think that was a sword.
Oh,
It's a little
Yeah,
I
sword.
thought you were
a
like
sword.
1 second.
preparing, like, and then you put garlic around your neck. I'm like, what are you doing?
So they were giving a.
Yeah.
Bram is not coming for you, dude.
Let Sawyer talk, guys.
That's
Who is
fine.
that?
I don't
Look,
care.
look, his helmet. Ping.
Oh my god, yeah, no one cares.
He was
Ooh.
3D printed. He was 3D
I care
printed.
so much.
I
Look at
wanted
him,
to
3D
finish
printed.
my thought.
Ian, don't worry.
He's 3D
Is that
printed.
3D printed?
He's got a face. He's 3D
Whoa,
printed.
how long did it take? How long did
I don't
it
know. I
take?
bought it.
It looks like Sawyer.
I bought it.
I kind of look like Sawyer.
Sorry, is that you?
Sure, man.
Look, you can take his sword out of his hand.
Why is he still
This is the
wiggling?
This is the worst
'Cause he was
podcast
3D
ever.
printed.
This has been so much fun.
Whoa.
So basically, they were giving a presentation
Sawyer.
on promoting. I'm gonna kill you. I'm actually gonna murder you.
Can you be quiet on showing off my cool toy?
Can you get like a king
Oh,
in
no.
purple? I think that'd be cool. That'd be
Actually,
awesome.
they didn't
Ooh,
show-
yeah,
they didn't
put the
show one in
face in
purple,
it.
but he
It was
was.
gonna be really cool if he came up on the
Yeah.
screen.
Could you imagine? He walks to my
They
house and
tell
comes
me
up.
3D printed peasants.
I walk off frame and like appear with Ian.
Cut that in. We can. You
Sawyer,
can edit
pause
that
the
out.
video right. Pause it right now. Drive to my house. Walk into frame and me, and then start.
All right, guys, stay right there. No, we're not, guys. Hey, guys, I'm back.
All right. You were saying, Sawyer, you interrupted me. God, I hate this guy.
You interrupted. Okay, so basically, they were given a presentation on how to promote events at your high school, and they were talking about like, oh, we make social media ads for like Instagram, and we do this and that and that and that, and obviously,
Whoa. No, I'm just commentating. Please keep talking.
but
I'm not
ads
trying
in
to
my
interrupt.
story. Hey, yo. But
I don't care about student council, bro. Go.
oh my God, Jacob, why are you even here, buddy? You want to talk more about how you're the sauce?
use the sauce.
You want to explain to me how you're the chicken?
I
What does
am
that mean? What does that mean?
pal. Listen here, bro. I am the chicken,
Do
bro.
it for my costume.
Dude. What?
I am the superior race. Is that what you're trying to say? What are you doing?
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! I'm gonna freak out.
Do you have blue eyes?
Oh my god! This story's not even worth finishing anymore at this point. It's like so lame.
You're right.
Does it look like I have blue eyes?
Thanks, Jay. No. All right.
No.
Look back in. Finish your story, please.
Oh my god! Fine. So they were like, "Yeah, here's how we promote events at our school." And they're like, "Do your schools do anything to promote your events?" And like, I think it was Rowan next to me who was like, "Sawyer, raise your hand. Raise your hand. Tell them about how cool you are. Tell them about the videos you make." I'm like, I'm not doing that. I really do not want to just raise my hand and be like, "Yeah, actually, my school, we do it better because I make all these really cool videos that are like really good, and yeah, your school isn't as good as us."
That's what you should have said.
No.
So
You
this
should've
takes
raised-
place at Iowa State University,
Yeah, this is where this
Yes.
story is taking place.
and you stay in a hotel and not the dorms.
Well,
Okay.
the students are there.
See, here's the thing. People live in those dorms, Jacob.
During the
I have
sleep.
to go.
You have to go, but Liam?
I got all night.
All right, we're not going to end this episode until I talk about the Bogswamp beast.
Wait,
because this
wait.
is like...
One more thing I have to say. Okay.
Can we sing the monster
Nobody
mash?
liked
The
the
monster
amazing
mash.
Miss. Nobody liked the amazing T. Everyone thought she was dumb.
I thought T was great.
I
Wait,
thought
talk
she
about
was
T.
great.
Talk
Why
about
did
T.
you
One of
wanna
you
go
talk about
back?
T.
T
I
was
didn't remember go back and listen to her
fantastic.
speak.
Talking,
T was fantastic.
Mr. T was
Talk
there.
about T. Hey, Ian, please talk about what T Street did.
Okay. So let me just say, everyone else there was fake. You could tell they were all fake. They was all scripted. The amazing Miss T was the only real person there. She told a real story.
They
from her life.
brought in a speaker
T-
whose name is T Street.
Mm.
And what'd she do?
During her presentation, she asked for a volunteer from the audience. She says, "I need a guy with swag to come up on stage." And we're all like, "Oh, I have swag." And I think a couple people volunteered Sawyer. They really wanted Sawyer to go up there. But no, never mind. Sawyer didn't go up there because none of us went up there because we were all in the very back row, so she couldn't even see us. But she grabbed this one African American gentleman in
That's
the front.
important to the story.
Redhead.
Why was that?
It is actually important to the story. He did have swag. He was a nonchalant dreadhead. He was. And he goes up there on stage, and she's telling her whole story, and she gets to the part of the story when she introduces her boyfriend. And she's like, okay, guy from the audience. She like insinuates that he is her boyfriend, and then he just takes on the role. So she's like, and then my boyfriend got into the car, and then the dude walked
Let me
in.
explain. Wait. Just before you get there, wait. Like, so yeah, she was telling a story about like her childhood and how she got her first car, and she was like, and I had this boyfriend, and then she like gestures towards him, and she's like looking at the kid from the audience and being like, yeah, he had this dark chocolate skin just like this boy here.
I forgot about that.
So she purposely picked him because of that. But yes,
And she makes him. She has two seats out. That's like her car, and she makes him sit down next to him. And then she's telling the story, and she's like, "And my man, he looks into my eyes, and I'll never forget what he told me. He put his arm around me, and she's like, put your arm around me.' And then he awkwardly puts his arm around her, and he's like, and I'll never forget what he said. He looks me dead in the eyes, and he says, 'Baby.' And then she gestures to him, and he's like in the mic, 'Baby.' And she's like, nah,
say it.
do it better.
Doesn't sound
Do
very
it better with
nonchalant,
some
bro.
meaning, with some feeling."
She got this random kid from the audience to come up on stage and roleplay her boyfriend from high school.
And the dude, he didn't do it right. I would have done it way better. He didn't say baby right. He was still kind of nervous, but he tried.
It's nonchalant.
That was kind of it. He was too nonchalant.
That
You're
was
right.
all of student council state.
No, okay, fine.
That was all it was. Yeah, Jacob.
Fine, let's talk about what happened at the hotel at night, though. Ian, do you want to talk about that, or should I?
Oh, I've heard stories.
Okay.
What, you faked snoring?
Oh my god, Jacob, you're just so. I hate you so much, Jacob.
Okay.
Okay.
So you were in our room. Yeah, you were in our room. So we're sleeping, or we're in bed, or were we going to sleep at that point?
We were trying to. David
Yes,
definitely
we-
was.
David wanted to
Well,
sleep.
I
so
was
bad.
awake through all that crap, but I was like, my eyes were shut. Yes.
David was trying to sleep, and me and Sawyer were goofing off, scrolling on Instagram. Don't you dare! Sawyer and I were goofing off, scrolling on Instagram, and we're on our phones, and all of a sudden we hear this knock on our door, like boop, 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 boop. And then we're like, I wonder who it was. So I get up and I go check the door, and I was like, there's nobody here. And I'm thinking, who would have done this? And Armand and the guys are in the room next to us. I'm like, it has to be them. So I get out a little piece of paper. It was paper towels, and I slide it under their door to mess with them. Because I wasn't here. I didn't want to knock on the door to get them back because I wasn't 100% sure it was them. So I slid a piece of paper under the door, and as I'm sliding it under, Mateo just opens the door and looks at me, and he goes, "Was it you? What are you talking about?" He said, "Did you knock on my door?" I said, "No, someone knocked on our door." I was like, I don't know who it was then. And everyone in their room is awake, and I go in for a little bit, and we're talking, and we're trying to figure out who it was. And by this point, everyone should have been in their rooms. All the student council should have been in their rooms.
Yeah, there was a strict rule by the advisors: be in your room
by 10:30.
Mm-hmm.
And
it was like 11 at this point.
Yeah, they like did room checks and everything to make sure we were in there, but they didn't do it after 10:30. So, eventually we don't really know what to do because we don't know who knocked on our door. So we go back into our room and we go back to going to sleep, and they do it again. We hear another knock on our door. I shoot up out of bed this time.
Yeah, we like the first time we were like casually getting up, like, who is that? Second time they knocked on the door, we booked it to the door. We ran.
I didn't know who it was, and I open the door and I hear footsteps down the hall near the stairs. So I start running down the hall towards the stairs. I rush down, and I also am not running at full speed because I don't want to wake anyone else up in the hotel. So I'm like speed walking to the stairs, and I rush down the stairs. And eventually, I like get off on the third floor, and I'm looking around. I can't find them. They're gone. They escaped. I get back to the hotel, and I'm like, they got us again.
So let me jump in real fast. It's at this point where like since we know they went down the stairs, we knew it was one of the girls. It was girls, right? Because like we were on the fourth floor, and the girls were all on the second floor. So were the advisors. Mm-hmm. And I was like looking at the list of all like the rooms of all the girls. There were like 5 different rooms, and I was like trying to figure out who it was. I was like, okay, it had to be like Allison and Carolyn, right? I was like, it had to be them because they were like hanging out with like Armand and you all day. So I was like, all right, they're literally the only ones that would want to mess with us. So I started messaging Allison, right? I was like, I know it was you, and she's like, no, it wasn't. That liar. Go on, Ian.
She's like a master manipulator. I figured you would butt in on that, but
well, yeah, because like then she sent me like a video of all like her and all of them in their bedroom together, and she was like, "We've been in here this whole time."
And at one point, she's like, "They hit us too. They just knocked on our door."
Yeah, they were like, "No, it's not us. We got hit too."
They're like, okay. But Mateo, he said he heard a girls like giggling as they ran away. So that's how I figured out they were girls. Mm-hmm. So I am really confused, and at this point, I want to catch them bad. I don't know why I wanted to catch them so bad.
Because we were bored out of our minds.
Yeah, actually, that's exactly why. So I decide they're using the stairs clearly because that's how they ran away last time. So I camp out in the stairs. I sit down in like the stairwell and just wait for them. And Sawyer and Kevin came too, but eventually they left, and we're talking with Armand and them. And eventually they come and get me, and they're like, "Ian, we should go back to our room."
Yeah.
We go back to the room, but I'm still determined to catch them. So all the doors in the hotels have peepholes. So I am posted up, staring out of the peephole, waiting for them to come by. And as soon as I see them, I'm going to open the door and chase them. And eventually Kevin's like, "Ian, let me take it over." And I was like, "Okay, we'll take shifts." So we always have somebody at the door. We'll take like a shift. Kevin takes the next shift. I walk away. I'm away for maybe a minute or 2 minutes before Kevin says, Ian, they're here." And I rush over to the door, open it, and I just see, I don't even know who they are because I don't know all of them.
It was Allison and Carolyn.
I see one of them, Allison or Carolyn, and they immediately just turn and run, and I chase after them. They go down the stairs. They get off on the third floor. There's no rooms on the third floor, so I don't know what they're doing here. But they get off on the third floor. and they run to the other end of the hallway. And I didn't know this at the time, but there is stairs on the other end of the hallway. And they rush down those stairs, and when I'm on, like, I was running down the stairwell, but when I got onto the third floor, I started like speed walking because I didn't want to wake anyone up on the third floor. But they're still sprinting down they're still sprinting down the hallway, and I'm like, guys, we're gonna wake people up. Shut up. Then they rush down onto the second floor, and I just get down into the second floor, and I see them go into either one of two doors. I don't know how I messed it up, but they went into one of two different doors, and they closed it. And I'm like, okay. They're in one of these two doors, and I walk over to them, and I like take a mental note of what the numbers are, and then I'm thinking, wait, aren't the advisors on the second floor? And I'm like, oh shit, the advisors are in one of these rooms right here. They might have heard them running down the hall, so I turn around and
if they open the door and see Ian standing there, Ian's like in mad trouble.
Yeah,
but like,
because they already don't like me because I'm failing student council at that point. Like I can just tell they would give me like side eyes, and they did not like me. I could tell.
And this is the part where I actually got scared out of my mind, because when this third time when Ian went down to their rooms, I followed down. So like, let's say that Ian went down the left staircase, went down across the third floor, and went down the right staircase. I went all the way down the left staircase to floor 2 right away. So I'm on the second floor, and I see the girls go into their room at the same time Ian does. Ian doesn't know I'm here. And I'm like, I think in my head too, like, oh, I should go over and check what their room number is. And then right at that moment, Ian starts sprinting towards the right staircase out of nowhere. I'm like, oh shoot, this is bad. And I like ran so fast up those stairs because I was 100% certain the advisors had to have walked out for you to run away like that.
I thought that I was standing right next to the advisor's room, and I was like, oh fuck, they literally could be walking towards their door to be like, what was all that ruckus?
Yeah. But then they didn't hit us again after that, which meant we just kind of went to bed. It was 1 a.m. We were still doing all this.
We were plotting. We were plotting on how to get them back. We were gonna do it that night, but the advisor's room was right next to them, so we didn't want to like knock on their door.
Mm-hmm.
So then we decided we were gonna wake up at 6 a.m. and wake them up early. But then 6 a.m. rolled around, and I was like, I don't even care anymore. I was too tired.
I was awake though. And I knocked on their door. I don't know if I woke them up. They might have been sound asleep. Who knows?
Maybe.
But yeah, that's pretty much the most interesting thing that happened at Stuco State.
Yeah, that was actually a lot of fun. Everything else kind of
just running through at the hotel.
Mm-hmm.
Man, we've been going for a while. Liam, Ben, he has to close
What
things
swamp
off.
monster are you talking about? You can't start out with that and not. What are you talking about?
We never talked about the Bogswamp.
Yes, Bogswamp.
That's the Bogswamp monster right there. There it is. You see?
When Sawyer was messaging Callista.
No. I wasn't. No. Okay. In the Stuco group chat, after we got hit the second time, I was like so brain dead at that point in time that I literally just sent like this image of that like AI generated thing, and then just wrote the message here. There's a Bogswamp beast afoot, causing a ruckus at Stuco State, and we will catch who it is. And that's when Carolyn goes, they just hit our door, and I go, fascinating. Investigation on this mysterious apparition is required. I don't know what I was on that night, but
You were on something, that's for sure.
Your brain was so cooked.
I got obsessed with the word Bogswamp and kept saying it over and over.
You never shut up about it. It was so funny.
Even at the next day, even during the conference the next day, I was like leaning over to you guys during like the breakout rooms and was like, the Bogswamp beast is near. I can feel it. That's how we.
This is funny.
Hello, Ben. What? Is that funny?
Ben's dad is imposing a curfew.
Okay. So do we need to wrap things up, man?
That'd be great.
Okay. I guess one final thought. Do you have any final thoughts you want to leave to the world for Halloween, Liam and Ben? I forgot your name. Stay spooky.
Yeah. I was gonna say the same thing.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you have any like final like things you just want to say? Just any little doodads, or no? Do you want to get out of here?
I got nothing. Thanks for having us on.
Thank you.
This has been transformative. I feel.
I hope you learned a lot.
Careful with that arm, Ian.
Ian, cut that out.
I'm doing this one and not the other one.
Oh my God! Thank you all for listening. Happy Halloween. Ooh, goodbye. Bye bye.
Halloween.